Hey everyone, and welcome to today's math breakdown. So, have you ever actually wondered how numbers and mathematical operations just work together to help us solve everyday puzzles? Well, today we're diving straight into exactly that. We are going to be talking all about arithmetic expressions. I am so excited to jump into this with you. So let's get those math brains warmed up and let's go. Real quick, here's our roadmap for today. First, what are they? Second, terms and operations. Third, solving step by step. Fourth, practice time. Fifth, real-life applications. And finally, our summary. Okay, part one. What are they? Let's discover the basics. So, an arithmetic expression is, at its core, just a combination of numbers connected by mathematical operations. But here's the absolutely crucial part you gotta remember. It does not contain an equal sign. Like, look at these examples. You might see 7 plus 5, or maybe 15 minus 8. Could be 9 times 4, or even 20 divided by 5. You notice how the numbers and the operation symbols are all there, but there is literally no equal sign at the end? Right. That is exactly what makes it an expression. To really cement this in our minds, let's look at this super foundational formula. When you take numbers and you add mathematical operations to them, you get an arithmetic expression. It's really that straightforward. Numbers plus operations equals expression. Moving on to part two, terms and operations. Let's break down the expression. So, you know those individual numbers living inside an arithmetic expression? They actually have a special name. We call them terms. And the mathematical operations? Well, they're basically just the bridges connecting these terms together. For instance, in the expression 8 plus 5 minus 2, we have three distinct numbers. The 8 is our first term, the 5 is our second term, and the 2 is our third term. Basically, every single number gets to be a term. All right, now it's your turn. Look at this expression right here. 18 divided by 6 plus 9 minus 4. Can you count how many terms there are? I'm going to give you a quick 3 seconds to count them up in your head. 3, 2, 1. Did you get 4? If you did, amazing job. There are totally 4 distinct terms here. 18, 6, 9, and 4. You can see each of these numbers sitting in its own little colorful box, right? They're all acting as unique terms in our larger expression. Okay, so what about the symbols actually connecting those terms? Well, these are our 4 fundamental mathematical operations. We've got addition, like 15 plus 8, subtraction, like 25 minus 9, multiplication, like 7 times 6, and of course division, like 36 divided by 4. Honestly, whether you're adding up apples, subtracting pencils, multiplying books, or dividing footballs among your friends, these 4 operations are the glue that completely holds our expressions together. All right, let's move to part 3, solving step by step, the order of operations. So, when we have more than one operation in a single expression, we can't just solve it from left to right like we're reading a book. No way. We have to follow a very specific rule called the order of operations. Let's solve 8 plus 3 times 2. Multiplication is actually stronger than addition, so it always happens first. Step 1, we multiply 3 times 2, and that gives us 6. Step 2, we bring down that 8 and add it to our new 6. 8 plus 6 gives us our final answer of 14. You see how that multiplication step literally had to happen before the addition? It's a real game changer. Let's try another one step by step. We need to solve 24 divided by 6 plus 5. Now, just like multiplication, division takes priority over addition. So, step 1, we divide first. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Step 2, we add next. We take that 4, add the 5, and boom, we get 9. You always got to look out for your multiplication and division first. Okay, let's get into part 4, practice time. Let's test your skills.
Here's your first question. Solve this expression, 9 times 5. I'll give you a few seconds to think.
And the answer is 45. Fantastic work if you got that glowing green number right. All right, let's level up a bit. Solve this step-by-step expression. 18 plus 6 times 2. And hey, remember your order of operations here. I'll give you a few seconds to work it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. 30. Brilliant job. And just to quickly remind you how we got there, multiplication happens first, right? So 6 times 2 is 12. Then we add 18 plus 12, which perfectly equals 30. Moving on to part 5, real-life applications, math in the real world. So imagine you're walking into a really bright, busy supermarket. You're grabbing some school supplies, a notebook costs 40 rupees, a pen costs 15 rupees, and an eraser costs 10 rupees. You look at your shopping list and you realize, okay, I need to buy 2 notebooks, 1 pen, and 1 eraser. So how do we figure out the total cost without using an equal sign right away? Well, we build a shopping expression. To calculate the cost, we take the 40 rupees for the notebook and multiply it by 2. Then we add the 15 rupees for the pen and the 10 rupees for the eraser. So our expression becomes 40 times 2 in parentheses plus 15 plus 10. Honestly, whether you're calculating shopping bills, keeping track of sports scores, or figuring out travel distances, arithmetic expressions are these hidden mathematical engines helping you make sense of the world every single day. And finally, part 6. Summary, let's review. Okay, so here are your 4 main takeaways from today. First, arithmetic expressions contain numbers and mathematical operations. Second, they do not contain an equal sign, like ever. Third, the individual numbers living inside an expression are called terms. And fourth, always solve these expressions step by step using the correct order of operations, remembering that multiplication and division always jump the line before addition and subtraction. I really hope you had as much fun today as I did. The world is just full of terms and operations waiting for you to solve them. So here's a thought for you. The next time you're at a store or playing a video game or tracking sports scores, what hidden arithmetic expression will you build to solve a problem in your own life? Keep practicing mathematics, stay curious, and thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive today.